to use part of the code I've given to you here for this pyramid that you're going to have to create. So you need to understand increment, decrement. You're also going to have to use a nested loop. So to give you an idea, rather than just jumping into it and trying to figure this out, you need to break it down into small sections. So generally your grid is going to be based on columns and rows. So the code I provided in that handout, you've got columns and rows. So the very first thing you're going to do is you're going to have spaces. And then you're going to have a character display and another character. And you could see on the left side in green, it's decrementing, and on the right side, it's incrementing. So you're going to have two loops. One loop is going to be the outer loop. That's probably going to take care of the number of rows you have. Then you're going to have two other nested loops. One is going to take care of the spaces on the left, and the other loop is going to take care of the characters. And that's how you would get this pyramid. So whenever you're tackling a problem like this, rather than just jumping there and just creating variables and trying to figure it out, you need to break this down. It's always a good idea to go to the old traditional format of using a pen and a paper. Do sort of dry coding. Everyone's more accustomed to just jumping on there and start coding. And then if it works, you try something else. If it doesn't work, you try something different. You're just kind of trying to wing it and fly through it, just hack into it. That's not the best approach to problem solving. So the whole purpose of programming is trying to understand the problem and break it down. That's what you should be doing, breaking the problem down. So there's three components. There's rows, and then there's an outer row, number of rows, so that's going to be one outer loop. Then there's two nested loops, one that takes care of the spaces, the other part that takes care of the characters. And see how you get along on that. And that should give you something like this.